Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lena and this is my library vlog slash haul. Hi. So I'm walking towards the library. I'm not gonna show it because that's where I live and I don't want people to stalk me even though I only have like 30 followers. But we love privacy. So yeah. Now that I'm back home, I just want to show you what I picked up at the library. I really love libraries. I think they're so important in our community, and it's really cool because I know that I have like the privilege to be buying books all the time, but I really think that libraries are super important because they just don't provide a book service, they provide a community service, and as my haul will show you, they also show like they also provide movies and audiobooks and like CDs and anyways, I love libraries. They're the best. So let's get into it. First, let's start with movies. So let's start with the movies I got. Basically, I love getting movies from the library because most of the time they have movies that like aren't on streaming, and I have led a pirate life before, but I'm trying to like not, because I guess pirating is bad. I mean, I don't guess. I know that it's like illegal. And also I hate like watching critically acclaimed movies on bad quality, and it's harder to find good quality movies. So I go to the library and when I want to watch like older movies or really like popular movies that I feel I would miss out on if I watched them in like 720p. So the first one I got is East of Eden with James Dean. I think it's based on the John Steinbeck novel. And basically, I like James Dean. I watched, what's that movie with um, Sal Mineo and wait, I forgot the name. Anyways, so I picked it up. I'm kind of excited to watch it. Then I picked up Good Time by the Rushdie brothers. So they're really in, like, they've been talked about lately because of Uncut Gems, the movie with Adam Sandler. This one is kind of like, it's a heist movie with Robert Pattinson. It's like heist gone wrong. It stars Robert Pattinson. Basically, it's like critically acclaimed. It seems really like, I think the visuals seem super interesting. The storyline too. Apparently, Pattinson is amazing in it. So yeah, definitely want to read that. Then we have Orfeu Negro by Marcel Camus. So it's like Black Orpheus. I think that's the title in English. So yeah, it's a movie. It's a Brazilian movie, I think. And I think like it goes in my goals of the year to focus more on stories from people of color, and it's like a classic. And yeah, I'm just glad that I found this one. Then we have another like 50s classic, The Lady of Shanghai by Rita Hayworth. I watched Gilda this summer, and I really like Rita Hayworth. I think she's super talented. The way she emotes is like super gripping and interesting. And I heard that this movie was kind of her most complex character, and she plays along her husband. I mean, he was her husband at some point, and he's also the director. So I think it's really interesting from the point of view of like actress director dynamics, especially in like Hollywood's golden age and stuff. So excited to watch that. Then I have an audiobook, which is Elena Ferrante, the prodigious, the wonderful friend. I don't know. I never remember the translations. L'amie prodigieuse. She's a Neapolitan writer, so in Italy. I know that I'm not gonna read it in like original language, so I picked this audiobook. Yeah, I was reading Trick Mirror by Gia Tolentino, and she talked at length about like the school of thought that um, Elena Ferrante kind of inscribes her work in, and so it really motivated me to pick this up. I It's about basically those two girls who, so Elena and Lila, they live in a working class, I guess, area of Naples, and their families are poor. But one of them gets to move out and go to university and study, and the other one has to stay in and marry and stuff. But they were both very brilliant students, and so it's kind of about this friendship, which is, I don't know, I think it's really interesting. I think the subject of female friendships is one that I really want to explore more in fiction. And, you know, I've heard such glowing reviews from this. And it's really, I don't mean to be like dismissive or condescending, but I think it's rare that we hear such great reviews from books that had such a high um like success commercially. And I think that it kind of attests to Ferrante's strength as a writer, that she can make something that both like elitist and like elitist critics and, you know, pedestrian readers can find themselves in. And I think it's very cool that an Italian writer has found such widespread success. So yeah, I'm really interested to listen to that one. The next book I got is Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. So, you know, in my lifetime, I have talked a lot of shit about Rupi Kaur, I must admit. I have read a few extracts of it, and, you know, I'm like, if I want to talk shit about Rupi Kaur, I might as well talk informed shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I got Milk and Honey. I Yes, I do agree that one should not hate read something, but at the same time, you know, I'm hoping that this read will kind of redeem her in my eyes, and that in context her works acquire a new depth that they just don't have when they are removed from this context. I don't know. I want to be optimistic. I don't want to go into it thinking that I will hate it, even though the knowledge that I have of it doesn't make me inclined to love it. Yeah, I definitely want to read that. And obviously, I don't want to focus on negativity. So if I like it, I will like make kind of maybe a review or something like positive about this, or say something like publicly. I will not just hide and be like, I was wrong, but I don't want to admit that I was wrong. Yeah, I don't know how this will go, but yeah, hopefully well. And the final book that I got is Nina Bouaoui, Garçon Manqué, so in French, um, which was written in French, and title translates to tomboy. I was attracted to it because I don't know if you've watched Tomboy by Céline Sciamma. In my opinion, it's her best work, although I still haven't seen The Portrait of a Lady on Fire. This is about a girl who is a tomboy. It seems that she's Algerian, so yeah, I think that's an interesting take on it. And because we often see those ways of talking about like gender on white people and people who are from like, or at least from the dominant culture, and I think dominant Western culture, and I think that it will be interesting to look at gender from the perspective of a different person. Also, I'm taking class on gender in the middle this semester. So I will definitely have insights on that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my tiny little vlog. It was very small, but I'm not trying to dox myself, so I don't want to give too much information about where I am and like where I live. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little book library haul, and I will see you soon. Bye.